Edward Jed Erwin was the oldest of three to Chip and Betsy. Diagnosed with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy and epilepsy, Jed had to have round-the-clock care to live his extraordinary life until he passed away earlier this year after complications from hip surgery.
There was not a lot he didn't know. He was curious and interested and always asking lots of questions.
Jed had a real love of nature and a great body of knowledge to support that interest. He was really most comfortable outside and enjoying the outdoors and learning about the outdoors. And Jed also had a keen sense of justice, very concerned about equal treatment for individuals of all kinds.
If there was one word to describe Jed, it was curious. He had a thirst for knowledge and research, learning about nature, exotic foods, and animals. He also found out about a remarkable wheelchair that would literally take him to new heights.
And we found ourselves just a couple months later driving to Chicago, to the rehab center there, which was the only place that was that had them. And right away, the people who worked at the rehabilitation center recognized that because he was in 8th grade, he knew how to work the machine better than they did. All of his years playing video games helped him be better at the wheelchair than him. So he was one of the first to get the iBot, which allowed him to dance on just 2 wheels, to climb stairs, to go to the beach that he loved near Lake Michigan.
Jed and his family were very close and went on a lot of adventures together. After graduating from Birmingham Seaholm High School with honors, another adventure awaited him, attending the University of Michigan and earning a degree in political justice.
He was the first with his condition to come to the University of Michigan, and the snowy winters proved challenging for him, and the wheelchair and his determination really made it happen.
Jed was in every sense of the word a pioneer, a trailblazer, one who wouldn't take no for an answer and who challenged others to be their very best and expecting a lot from others and himself.
One thing that he really loved was that while he was here and while he was able to show that it could be done, other people followed. And so there were both men with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, which was Jed's condition, as well as many other students with severe physical disabilities who have now enjoyed the University of Michigan on-campus experience in a way that they might not have without Jed's model.
As his family continues to celebrate and remember the extraordinary life of their firstborn son, Jed, Betsy and Chip offer this sage advice to anyone who has a loved one with a disability.
To aim high. There would be times when he would say outrageous things like, hey, I think I want one of those wheelchairs that, can climb up stairs. And, your instinct is to say, oh, that's ridiculous. But we thought, well, explore it and see what the situation is. Or, I think I'd like to go to the University of Michigan. And, your instinct is to protect them and say, oh, no, you need to be closer to home and you can't live away from us and all that. And instead we said, yes. And that would be the advice.